Hi guys, welcome to this mini lecture series on micronutrient. So this is going to be an introduction to a micronutrient-based diet plan, and we answer big questions such as, what are vitamins and minerals, and can we live without them? So the aim of this lecture series is to shed some light on the confusion that's out there. There are a lot of diet plans, a lot of fasting, intermittent fasting, keto diet plan, and everyone promotes different diet plans, and there's just so much confusion. But the reality of the study is that it's inconclusive. So sometimes they are positive studies, and sometimes they are negative results, and basically we don't know, and it sort of depends on, it could work for a person, but it might not work for another person. However, we know for sure that not getting enough micronutrients, not getting enough of certain vitamins and minerals has proven to cause diseases in the long term, such as diabetes. And in the short term, even if you don't have a certain condition yet, you still get symptoms such as fatigue or, general tiredness. So hopefully understanding some of the context around micronutrients, we will be able to answer some of these common questions that people have. Is there a need for supplements? Isn't a balanced diet enough? Why do some doctors and other health professionals say different things? Are vitamins and minerals absorbed better in food than in supplements? Is there such thing as the best diet? Why is the diet advice world so confusing? Isn't there a better way to address it? And my short answer is yes, by looking at the micronutrient needs. So what are the underlying questions that we need to address and answer before we answer all those questions? First, what defines a micronutrient? What makes a vitamin a vitamin? What makes a mineral a mineral? And how is a thing decided to be a micronutrient? And who gets to decide it? Who's the authority who gets to decide what's a vitamin, what's a mineral? What are the current least recognized as micronutrients? Can the list of the micronutrients change over time? How is the amount decided? What's the science? What's the data? What are the terms used? What do they mean? What's an RDA? What's an RNI? What's EAR? And what's the UL? So are Malaysian meeting those requirements in an average diet? Let's say they're from in a middle income family. And this deals with the reality of the statistics that we have. Can requirements be met through food alone? And this deals with the reality of what's in the food content. Are synthetic micronutrients same or different compared to natural micronutrients? Does your body recognize them as same or different? And that depends. Sometimes your body can't differentiate them, and sometimes they can. It depends on the forms. What are the consequences of not meeting the levels established by professionals? This is the so what question. So what if I don't meet? What happens to me? And then what happens if everyone meets the requirements? Well, what would the future look like? Would diseases rate drop? Are there cases where a person's need is more than the standard requirement? This deals with sort of your age or genetic. So yes, there can be cases where your needs are more than what's required of the standard person compared to a standard person. What are the current problems, misconceptions, and misapplications of micronutrients in Malaysia? So, there are a lot of micronutrients. There's so many. Which one should I focus on first? How do you even begin to design how much you should take? Is there a standard guideline? And then we go into the overview, which one you should get from food, which one you get from supplement, or, which are combination of food and supplement. Addressing some of the other nutrients that are not considered micronutrient but can be important to the body as well, such as the essential fatty acids, your omega-369. We deal with what are phytochemicals and probiotics and if they matter or not. Then we go into some specific combinations of micronutrients. Do you need to take them together, or it should be you must take them at separate times? Should you keep a list of what you take? And then at the end, we can deal with the topic of personalized nutrition. And by the way, this might not be synchronous when I deal with the topics. They could, these are not the specific timeline, but hopefully I can answer all these questions as we move through the series. So that's it for the introduction. We'll see you in the next video where I talk about the definition of micronutrient.